So 2K's back at it again, guys, and we got some good news, we got some bad news, and we're going to be covering every single thing in this video. So if you could do me one big favor, let's aim for 8 likes on this one. I know you guys can do it since we are in Season 8. And let me know down below in the comments what you think about the new events, because right now I'm seeing a lot of different opinions. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people love it, and some people are not even going after some of these new rewards. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're missing out if you're not going after some of these right here. Because with today's updates, 2K did reveal some new rewards, even though we do have some bad news, okay? And so let's get started with the bad news. For everyone that keeps asking me in every single video that I've been uploading so far, where are the new locker codes? Because obviously with the new festival, 2K should have released at least a free GOATS card, right? Through a locker code, because they basically have been doing that for the past couple, events. They did it for basically every single one that we have at the moment. However, though, we have some bad news, okay? And the answer is no new locker codes for the new event. So yes, no new locker codes. So if you keep asking me, here's the answer. Outside of the one I covered earlier through NBA ID, we have not seen a Season 8 locker code yet, even though I am expecting 2K to release some throughout this season, especially with 2K25 around the corner. So for those that were asking for new locker codes, no new locker codes at the moment, okay, outside of the NBA ID one. And so let's cover the, somewhat good news, because this is actually the first time that 2K is doing this for the first Sunday of the new season. They usually skip the first weekend. And so when it comes to the new triple threat rewards, you can see at the moment, they are garbage. They're trash. Like 2K, stop being stingy with locker codes. And of course, these rewards. I mean, it's Season 8. 2K26 is around the corner. For some reason, they still found a way to add a 92 plus pack. You guys know those packs have been haunting us forever. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So at one win, you do get that. You do get an event, card is just a gold one most likely for winning 3 wins. And then getting 5 wins, you get a 97. However, though, they did reveal the new rewards. And so let me show you guys what we're working with. And bang! So we do got ourselves a free GOATS piece. So even though they didn't give us a locker code for a GOATS piece, we are getting one for this weekend, which I'm assuming at this point, which I mentioned earlier, they usually don't do it on the first weekend of the new season. So I'm assuming this kind of replaced the locker code, but I feel like at this point, a locker code and also this would have just been, the perfect combo. We do get a 99 plus overall as well, so if you were looking to get one of those Dark Matter 100 overall players, you have a chance of getting something higher than a Dark Matter, but at the bare minimum, you are guaranteed a Dark Matter, even though I feel like this also should be a 100 plus pack at this point, especially with the Dark Matter and 100 overall players in this set. So you can see all of them right here. I just feel like 2K, they always find a way to still be stingy. They're willing to give us some good stuff, and we've gotten some good stuff, like the locker codes, some other things that they have through the exchange. I do like some of the updates, but then they go backwards for some reason, and I don't understand why, you know what I mean? So you are guaranteed a free Dark Matter or higher pack at 3 wins, and so that is going to be 99 plus. Yes, you do have a chance of getting a 100, an invincible, and also a GOATS card. If you guys saw the pack opening I did, we're finally hitting that plus, and with the new pack odds, there's definitely a good chance that you get something higher than a Dark Matter, so keep that in mind. And then, of course, at 1 win, you get a regular pack, which that could have at least been a deluxe pack. That way it could have been, in my opinion, I think the best way to do this would have been a deluxe pack for a Dark Matter or higher. And then this should have been a 100 or higher. And then this should have been 3 GOATS pieces, or maybe even 5 GOATS pieces. I know I'm being a little greedy, but it's Season 8, But unfortunately, these are the new rewards. Now, I am going to tell you right now, you can take advantage of these rewards, because this is going to be tomorrow morning's update, right? It's going to be for Triple Threat Park on Sunday. It's every Sunday except for the first weekend of the new season, but this time they switched it up. So there is that. So that's going to be tomorrow morning, right? And I know what you're wondering, Carlos, why are you a dinosaur? I'm a dinosaur. Rawr. I told you guys I was going to be rocking that after, the video I uploaded earlier. But when it comes to the rewards, you can actually combo that free GOATS card, towards getting other stuff too, right? Now, if you're going for the GOATS players, you can technically earn them for free by playing games, because 1, win equals 1 regular, card. And so 30 gold cards equals 1 GOATS piece. So every 30 games, you get a GOATS piece, right? And then you need 20 for Brandon Roy. So now that we have a new GOATS piece for free, you can basically just get 1 out of the 20 or whatever you're going after. Even though you can combo this with the current challenges that 2K does have. And I do want to see if they, for some reason, maybe potentially... Okay, they didn't. I thought they were going to update this today. They might update it on Monday, maybe tomorrow as well. But at the moment, there is another GOATS piece right here. So that's already 2 GOATS pieces. That's why I'm telling people, like, you might want to just hold on to your pieces just in case 2K does add more. Even though at the same time, though, there's definitely some stuff you definitely want to go after. Like, for example, if you were to go after the 100 overall premium option pack, like, I wouldn't blame you, because this does require 2 GOATS pieces. It's 60 gold ones, which you could technically just play 60 games and then get it. But, you know, with the updates and everything, if you do the challenge and then you do the streak, you get a 100 overall premium option pack, and so that's 5 different 100 overall players. You could also go for Brandon Ingram. You straight up just get a guaranteed 100 overall Brandon Ingram if you get the 5 win streak tomorrow, so you can definitely use it on that. Even though, you know what happened last time, right? Yeah, when 2K, they waited until everybody used up their pieces, and then they dropped 15 invincible pieces. So that's why I'm saying, like, just hold on to the pieces. Now, if you didn't want to get that 100 overall option pack, then by all means do what you want. I can't control you, right? I'm just giving you some tips because nobody was expecting this, and a lot of people missed out on like a Ralph Sampson and stuff like that. Let me know if you guys were one of the people that got it or didn't get it. I'm actually about to finish this. I just need one more, and I really should be... Okay, I got the weekend. Okay, I got time to do it, but, that's going to be... I'm trying to catch up with Season 8, of course, with everything. So you can definitely use those pieces, of course, towards getting some rewards. Again, I would just save the GOATS pieces, but if you did want to get, Brandon Ingram, and you want to get the 100 overall, and you're not going to go after the GOAT cards, then that's something you can do with the updates. Now, some people were wondering, like, Carlos, should I get Gary? And I like Gary. He's a great defender, one of the best Ds out there we've ever seen. But, I just feel like for 2 GOAT pieces, the 100 overall is better. 100 overall option pack. Even though if they don't add, more GOAT pieces, then at that point I'd be like, if you need a point guard, I would definitely go for Gary. You know what I mean? So that's definitely an option as well. I definitely wouldn't worry too much about like Bill Walton. Sorry if you like him. Miller's not the worst though. Like 8 pieces. You can easily get that even outside of the win streak and the challenges. Like you can do that by just playing like some triple threat breakout games. And so as long as you're playing the game, you're going to be able to get some of these rewards. And looking at these rewards, that's why I'm kind of wondering what you guys think about this event, because it's not what it usually is, you know what I mean? Don't forget to go after the free box too, because this is available. You can either just win the games and get it, or you can, of course, go through the win streak, the challenges, agendas. And so the rewards definitely are not too crazy, but I do feel like they're actually, like, accessible. Like Gary, you can get Brandon Ingram. Like, you can get almost every single reward right here by just playing the game, outside of course, every single GOATS card, even though, again, I am expecting to get to add more challenges and agendas for GOATS pieces, because I just feel like it would make sense, especially with 2K26 around the corner, you know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to that, I would definitely just go and finish these challenges to get that free GOATS piece. And then, of course, with tomorrow's morning updates, you definitely want to get, another GOAT piece. And knowing 2K, they might update it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If they do, you guys know I'll be sure to keep you updated. But in the meantime, though, I'm going to start finishing up some of this stuff, guys. If you do want to see more videos, check out the new GOATS card I got, as well as the pack opening. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.